What's going on, guys? Today I'll be doing something very important, and that is how I made over $10,000 from home just as a side hustle. At the end of the video, I'll also be providing you with a very important bonus tip that you guys can follow to do the same thing I did and be successful on your journey to make money. Hey guys, so as I promised you, I want to show you a way that I found, feasible to make around $10,000 just as a side hustle. And this is something you can really benefit from, especially now because we're living this pandemic and we're staying at home, and we're a lot of the times a lot of people can't really leave their houses or can't even go back to their jobs, and all of us are trying to find a way to make money online and to try to do it as fast as possible. Now let me tell you the sad truth. You really can't make a lot of money that fast. Like here it says, for instance, I don't know, it's make $100 per day, or I don't know, make $7,200 a month, like that, like if it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? That is something that I've tried personally, and I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't really work. I tried it all. Make $100 plus per day. It doesn't work. So there's one way that I found, and it worked so good for me that I found myself making a lot of money online as just a side hustle, and it was just perfect. So 2 years ago, pardon me, 2 years ago, I pursued all these videos, and some of them that were available at that time, and I tried to do it all, but just I couldn't. I didn't find the right way. So what I did was I went to all these freelancing websites. For example, you've got Upwork, you've got Fiverr or Fiverr, how they call it, or you've got Freelancer, and no, they didn't really work. So I'm just gonna take them off. It didn't really work. But this one, Upwork, is something that I found myself working on anytime I wanted and getting the money that I needed. And I literally spent the amount of time I wanted to work. No one told me to work this many hours or that many hours, or be here or there in a certain place and time. No, it was all up to me. It was all in my hands. Now I want to share with you a little story of how I got here and what happened to me when I first got here. So as you see now, I've got a really good rating, 89%. And by the way, it was 95, but I lost a few percentages because I was inactive. And because of, it says freelancers jobs that results in a great client experience. So basically this is why it's 89%. As you see, I have all my summary here about who I am, what I do, the services that I offer, and the proof. I have earned over $10,000 in, God knows, let's say a year or two that I've been working, and literally my hourly rate is $50 per hour now. But I didn't really start like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's not, you cannot just start and push yourself to have a $50 hourly rate, because nobody would want to hire you. You need to know that. Now, what is important for you to know also is how I started. This is a secret that I want to tell you, to literally save your life and make your lives easier in terms of making money. I put up my hourly rate as $20 when I first started, and I applied for so many jobs. And thing is, your applications are limited. You can't really apply to 300 jobs a day. You have certain connects that you have every month, and then you have to buy them for you to be able to apply. So I wasted all my connects in one day, and I was just waiting, and I was expecting people to respond to me because I had a degree at that time, and I was a lawyer, and I thought people couldn't wait for me to do their jobs, but no one responded, and I was miserable for 6 months trying to figure out why aren't people contacting me, talking to me. But at the end it hit me. I thought, why not just do the jobs for free for people for the first 1, 2 to 5 times. With that, they will give me ratings. So 5-star ratings like this. So I would do it for ratings. So I would literally go up to a person, see that they have a certain proposal, you know, uploaded, a job proposal, and I would tell them in the cover letter, I will first of course explain who I am, what I do, and how I plan to do the job in a great manner, but I also highlight that I would do it for free, but only for a 5-star rating. And it worked. The second week I got 1 or 2 clients that were willing to allow me to do the jobs. Now I know I spent 2-3 hours or even more doing one of these tasks, and I knew I wasn't getting paid for it, but the bigger picture was to get rating and to foresee what will happen in a few months or even a year from that time. And as a result, I was right, and I made $10,000, and I'm still making a lot of money online, especially now during the COVID-19 pandemic. So as you see, these are all the jobs that I've been part of, and there are so many. There are 76 in total. As you also see that I wrote a few articles that I published here, and my skills are there, and also my employment history. You need to fulfill all these stuff, or you know, like the stuff that you need to get the people, like to your attention to your people. You also need to advertise yourself properly. So as you see, I wrote all this description. You're free to just go on my profile, Kareem S, so Kareem Sultan Upwork, and see what I wrote for there. Please do not copy from from my material. You can use the similar ideas if you want, but do not copy this stuff, because if they figure out that you copied, you're probably not going to sell yourself really well. So I started working, and time by time, instead of working for free, I literally boosted up my my hourly rate to be $5, and then $10, and then a few months later $20, and all the way until I got to what it is now, $50 per hour. And this worked miracles for me. And why I liked it is that because I literally work at any time I want. I don't have to abide by a certain time or to be at a certain place unless I agree to do so. And I choose my clients. I try to find, what I want to do, when I want to do it, and the budget. I literally place my own budget. And now clients contact me without me even talking to them. They invite me to their jobs, which means I don't even have to spend connects. Now, if you want to know more about Upwork, this is not the right video for it. You have to Google it or request that I do a video on how to use Upwork and how to be successful on it. I don't mind doing that, but this is just me showing you which way did I choose to go down, which path that I choose to go down to make money as a side hustle. And this is definitely worth it. So a problem I faced was, okay, once I make money, this is where the money goes. Okay, it goes here in review. So the client approves it, he gets the contract, and then it goes to pending, spends 5 days here, and then goes to available. So you see, last payment $1,075. But how did I really get this money into my hands physically? This is the key. This is another problem I faced, because my card for some reason wasn't acceptable by Upwork. So I needed to find a bank account or create a new bank account. And we all know that this is a hustle. A lot of times it's a hassle that we can't get that done easily. This is a website that I really recommend you guys going at and creating an account. It takes around 2 weeks for your approval, I believe, or even less than that. Then you get your card, they ship it to you, it looks legit, it's just like a normal credit card. And the good thing about this is that this card is acceptable over 250 countries in the world, even more than that, a lot of countries in the world. And you could use it to withdraw money from any ATM machine anywhere, as long as it supports MasterCards. All right, so this is what I did, and as a result, I succeeded. Now, there's something that I would definitely want you doing, and this is the bonus tip that I wanted to tell you. Never ever get your client, as you see, for example, here, my messages. I want to show you something. This guy asked me to provide him with a Skype ID. He wanted me to share my Skype ID, And this was my response. I can't share my Skype because it is illegal, and in other words, I meant that it means when I take my clients outside of Upwork, it's something called circumvention, and they will ban you for this if you do it, which will result in, you know, you can never go back to Upwork again, or you have to like literally start over. So I know that may not be important if you're just starting, because you can always create a new account, but to me it's very important because I made history and reputation on this website. So, and I asked to call him here. The reason he's doing this is because he wanted to escape the 20% provision that, you know, the 20% provision that Upwork takes, because once you get a job on Upwork, and for instance it's $100, you will only get paid $80, and Upwork will get 20% as commission, because they are the server. This is how they make money, and that's completely legitimate and that's rightful. However, please make sure that you don't do this and you don't take your clients off Upwork, because if you get caught, this is the end for you. So I would definitely not go down that path. Anyway, guys, if you have questions about this, please do hit me up. I believe that this is a really good way for you to make money off Upwork. It's my personal experience and personal proof that I made $10,000, more than $10,000, and I still make a lot of money apart from my 9-to-5 average job that I go to every day. So this is something that I do on the weekends and all that. It worked miracles for me. Anyways, guys, this is it for today. I hope you guys benefited as usual. And if you have any questions regarding Upwork, or, you know, how to make money in other possible ways, please do not hesitate to drop them down in the comments below. If you also have any concerns, or if you have your own opinions you want to share, also drop them down in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest videos. Thank you very much and have a good day.